Hello. As the video title and thumbnail suggest, I am ranking Five Nights at Freddy's characters based on how likely they are to smoke a cigarette. There's not many rules I'm gonna follow besides, like, if they don't really have a mouth, they can't smoke. If they don't have a jaw, they can't smoke. If they don't have the personality, they won't smoke. Like, literally just anything. This footage in the background right now is not from me. I will put his name in the description, so check him out if you want to. And also, this is not an endorsement to smoke. Smoking is bad. You should not smoke at all. Before I start, please consider subscribing if you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, whatever. As a small content creator, it helps a lot. And let's get into the ranking. Let me just explain the tiers real quick. First up, we have the word cigarette makes them smoke. Folds instantly to peer pressure. You need to peer pressure them a lot to get them to smoke. You need to beg for a while to get them to smoke. Have thought / consider it, but won't. Would go to a school and do a PSA about not smoking. Never even thought about it. Can't even smoke if they wanted. First up, Freddy. Have thought about it, but won't consider, wouldn't do it, no matter what. I feel like Freddy's that type of character. Next up, Bonnie. You would have to peer pressure for a while to get him to smoke. Chica, she's too busy stuffing her face full of pizza. And there's not even much thought behind those eyes. So she's definitely, and it never even thought about it. Next up is Foxy. No questions needed. He's a pirate. There's no way he's not smoking. Next up is Golden Freddy. I don't even think they have thought about it. They're too busy trying to get revenge. Endoskeleton, need to peer pressure them for a while, for a lot to smoke. Next up is Phone Guy. Has never even thought about it. He sounds way too jolly. Toy Freddy. I feel like you need to beg for a while for him to smoke. He's just a jolly little fat dude. He's fat. Never even thought about it. Toy Bonnie looks way too much like a 6-year-old boy to even think about smoking. So, Toy Chica. It's kind of hard to smoke without your beak. Have considered it, but wouldn't. Mangle. She'd look so tough smoking. Need to peer pressure them a lot to smoke. Mangle, she swings down from the roof and burns your forehead with her cigarette. Balloon Boy, I'm not saying you shouldn't wage against smoking. You shouldn't smoke, but he definitely go around saying don't smoke in any situation. Marionette, never even thought about it. Withered Freddy. Folds instantly to peer pressure. Withered Bonnie, can't even smoke if they wanted. Kinda doesn't have a jaw, or at least a complete one, to smoke. Withered Chica actually has a jaw. To beg for a while for them to smoke. Withered Foxy is all the way up. Yeah, Withered Foxy is definitely the word cigarette. Withered Golden Freddy. Need to peer pressure them a lot for them to smoke. It's Endoskeleton too. I never even thought about it. It just kind of looks dumb. Looks like it can't even form a thought of smoking. Shadow Bonnie folds instantly to peer pressure. I say same with Golden Freddy. JJ, again in the brat category. This should just be the brat category. William Afton folds instantly. I don't know what you guys are talking about if you don't think that. Phantom Freddy, probably you need to beg. Just seems like a jolly dude. The one Pymation short doesn't help either. Foxy, you know the drill at this point. Phantom Balloon Boy is pulled instantly to peer pressure. Phantom Mangle? I'd say never even thought about it. Phantom Puppets. I'd say need to peer pressure them to do it. I don't know much about the FNAF 3 phone guy. I'd say never even thought about it. Let me know, guys, if you would disagree, because I don't know much about him. Bring trap. That's easy. That's the word cigarette would make them smoke. Hey. Nightmare Freddy. I feel like Nightmare Freddy has too many kids to take care of. He has the little Freddles. So I messed something up in the tier list. So we have Phantom Chica. I feel like Phantom Chica would go into the have thought / considered it but won't category. Now, Nightmare Bonnie, he has definitely done it. He has definitely smoked. Holds instantly to peer pressure. I feel like he might be giving out peer pressure. He might be the peer pressurer. Nightmare Chica is definitely doing the peer pressure too. Foxy's the one supplying it. I feel like he's the sad, lonely gas station worker selling the cigarettes to people. Nightmare Golden Freddy, I have thought about it, but won't do it. Nightmare Freddy? Oh my god. Nightmare Freddy is definitely another one who's smoking. Oh, this little brat. Oh my god. He'd be like the retired smokey who has smoked and then like gotten really like sick from it. And he'd go to the schools showing off like, do you want this happening to you? And it's like he's missing a limb or something. Next up, Nightmare Balloon Boy. Like you would need to beg for a while. Crying Child. Debating on whether or not I should put him in between never even thought about it or can't. I mean, can't because he's dead. He is a kid, so he'd advocate against it. Nightmare Marionette. A lot of peer pressure to get him to smoke, I would say. I mean, I could see his rib cages. I don't think he can handle any damage to his lungs. Nightmare Mangle, I feel like, would hear the word cigarette and then crash out and try to get cigarettes. Jack-o'-lantern Bonnie is supplying smoke. Not cigarettes, just smoke. Okay, Jack-o'-lantern Chica. They have to be together. This is a computer program. Not much I could say there. Okay, so this plushie in Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is definitely not able to smoke. He'd freaking light on fire. Funtime Freddy. He shows off to kids in this giant circle. He'd definitely do the PSAs. Funtime Foxy. I feel like they put on a facade of like, hey, yeah, don't smoke, but then whenever they get the chance, like, hand me that pack of cigarettes. Ballora? No, she has too much of the motherly sense to her. She would not even look at a cigarette. These little poops, they made me so mad when I was playing Fnaf, like Sister Location. They are so freaking annoying. So are these. These two things. These guys. Their only two thoughts are to find hosts. You wanna know why? Because they're parasites. Okay, we have Bonbon. Folds instantly to peer pressure. Circus Baby. Never even thought about it. Minard. He definitely smokes. A pack or two. Okay, Bonnet. Need to beg for them for a while to get them to smoke. Next up is Lulbit. Isn't this like a TV glitch? I can't. Ibit. Scrap Baby. Or where we get to the actual like burn. The ones that were burned. The Spaghetti Freddy. Need to peer pressure them a lot to smoke. Scrap Trap, the word cigarette makes them smoke. Lefty hasn't even crossed her mind. You want to know why? Because the puppet and Lefty are the same thing. Helpy crossed their mind. This this weird endoskeleton thing. I feel like hasn't even thought about it. I don't know, he's just kind of weird. Can't even smoke if wanted to because that's a freaking computer pop-up. This is a pile of trash. Kinda can't. Froggy. So I feel like they've thought about it, but wouldn't consider it. Mr. Hippo, he's an old man. He is too busy telling hour-long stories about a duck in bread. He's too busy talking about that to be worried about smoking. A pig. Falls instantly to peer pressure. Oh my god, we're just getting back to back like Southerners. And trust me, they smoke. Not Southerners, but you know what I mean. They have that accent to them. Orville elephant. I never even thought about it. You wanna know why? Because he's too busy freaking hearing the dang hippo's story. Never even thought about it because he's too busy, like, eating coins. Rockstar Bonnie. The peg for a while, but he's not. He's willing to smoke. Rockstar Chica. Got to go up here. I feel like this is more like childish pirate, like, you know, Captain Hook. You need to peer pressure him a lot. We have Music Man. I'm gonna say hasn't even thought about it because he's too busy clanking his dang tambourines. I feel like he's the gentle type. Okay, he's the gentle type. He would definitely go to a school and tell you not to smoke. Fun Time Chica. I would say that's a never even thought about it. There's a bunch in here that are never even thought about it. This thing, never even thought about it. This is Fredbear. He'd definitely fold this dude. His quotes go hard, I must say. I never even thought about it. He's a dad. He cared way too much about his daughter for him to be smoking like that. Again, can't even. And now with the next two that come up, let me explain myself. He is a computer virus. He is not from the program that this training course, like the Help Wanted VR course, that is a training course. You're not supposed to, he's not supposed to be there. So, he's really not supposed to interact with anything. He's Frankenstein. He's basically Frankenstein. I don't think he wants to. Again, these things are hosts. They find hosts. They're parasites. Vanessa. She told off Freddy. I feel like she'd go to like a school and preach about not smoking. She definitely seems like that type of person. Vanny? Have you heard her voice? Like, falls instantly to peer pressure. I mean, she's doing half the dirty work. Freddy? Oh yeah. Yeah, you know where he's going. Sorry, Freddy, but you're gonna be the more annoying type to do this. Headless Freddy can't even if he wanted to. He doesn't physically have a head. Rockstar Chica. I feel like she has thought about it / considered it, but because of her branding as like the major size mascot, like she's all about health. But then she's eating trash. I feel like for public image, she doesn't want to be caught smoking. Doesn't have a jaw. So, Montgomery Gator. He's the type of person to hear the word cigarette and fold instantly. Next up, this dude actually has a jaw. So, ruined Montgomery Gator is in the word cigarette makes him smoke. Roxanne. I feel like she has that complex of like, you don't want to be with the smoker group, you don't want to be part of them, they're disgusting. And I feel like she has that type of mentality, which if you are a smoker, you're not disgusting. It's a bad habit though. Stop it. Okay, next up is Ruined Roxy. Guys, I kid you not, I almost cried during the scene where we had to power her off in Ruin. I literally Ruin. I know Ruin's a DLC and crap. But I feel like it was way too short. And I feel like it could have had a more emotional connection if they developed her a little more as a character. Her popping in every now and then just to be like, hey. And then she comes in at the end, all like abruptly. Like, I powered you up. You died. Kind of a bullcrap move there. I mean, she can't find the cigarettes. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. She doesn't have any eyes to find the cigarettes. Okay, so Sun. I feel like Sun would go to the schools and be like, hey kids, don't smoke. And then jump away on his like little fairy thing. Moon. I feel like he's too busy putting the kids to sleep, if you know what I mean. He's killing the kids. Okay, so Eclipse, I feel like he'd would go to school and do a PSA about not smoking. Next up, the janitor bots. They're clankers. They have no mouth, so they can't smoke. DJ Music Man. I feel like he can't physically smoke because he's just so massive. Unless you have like huge baseball bat sized cigars in each finger. I don't know, man. These dudes. Okay, so I feel like he's never even thought about it. He's too busy crawling around the vents, slamming his tambourines. The weird endoskeleton dude to follow you when you look away, I feel like that's never even thought about it. Rockstar Bonnie. So he'd go into the school and be the PSA dude. These dudes physically can't. The little Mickey Mouse wet floor signs can't. The Mimic! I feel like he never even thought about it. To impersonate a smoker, you just gotta impersonate them. The Blob. I feel like the Blob's never thought about it. I feel like you need a lot of cigarettes for the head. The dude from Security Breach, that William Afton version, is definitely smokes a cigarette whenever they hear the word cigarette. Scott Coffin, he is a Q and a real person. And last time I checked, I don't think he was a smoker. Okay, the therapist from Security Breach. I mean, it's either I want to be a smart aleck about this and be like, a VHS tape can't smoke. Has considered it. Again, this is a computer program. More like a chip program, but you get what I mean. That, I feel like, goes into the never thought about it. Again, like kids. And that concludes the tier list. Foxy, Withered Foxy, Phantom Foxy, Springtrap, Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Mangle, Innard, Scrap Baby, Scrap Trap, Monty, Ruin Monty, and that dude all go into the word cigarette makes them smoke category. Withered Freddy, Shadowed Bonnie, with Shadow Freddy, William Afton himself, Phantom Balloon Boy, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Bonbon, Pig, Country Bear, Showtime Chica, Fredbear, and Vanny goes into the fold instantly to peer pressure tier. Indo from FNAF 1, Mangle, Withered Golden Freddy, Phantom Puppet, Nightmare Marionette, Showtime Foxy, Spaghetti Freddy, Rockstar Foxy, and Gregory go into the need to peer pressure them a lot to smoke category. Bonnie, Toy Freddy, Withered Chica, Phantom Freddy, Nightmare Balloon Boy, Bonette, Rockstar Bonnie go into the you need to beg for a while to get them to smoke category. Freddy, Toy Chica, Phantom Chica, Fredbear, Jack-o'-lantern Bonnie, Jack-o'-lantern Chica, Frog, Rockstar Chica, and the therapist from Security Breach all go into the have thought / considered it but won't tier. Balloon Boy, JJ, Plush Trap, Crying Child, Funtime Freddy, Ballora, Mexican Freddy, Vanessa, Rockstar Freddy, Sun, Eclipse, and Rockstar Bonnie all go to a school and do a PSA about not smoking category. Chica, Golden Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Phone Guy from Fnaf 1, Puppet, Endoskeleton from Fnaf 2, Phantom Mangle, Phone Guy from Fnaf 3, Nightmare Freddy, 2 Parasites from Fnaf Sister Location, Baby, Lefty, Helpy, Endoskeleton from Fnaf Sister Location, Hippo, Elephant, Coin Eater, Music Man, Funtime Chica. Oh, you're so unfortunate, dude, from Ultimate Custom Night. The dad of the puppet, Frankenstein, Parasite, but in VR, Roxy, Moon, Music Man, and Security Breach. Endoskeleton and Security Breach. The Mimic, the Blob, and the kid from FNAF Security Breach Ruin all go into the never even thought about it category. Wither Bonnie, Computer Program, Plushie, Lolbit, Crocodile Man Thang, Trash in the Gang, Virus, Ruined Freddy, Ruined Chica, Ruined Roxanne, Janitor, Big Music Man, Wet Floor Sign, Scott Coffin himself, and the chip program from FNAF Security Breach all go into the can't even smoke if they wanted to category. If you guys want me to do a part 2 with whether or not they're likely to smoke marijuana this time instead of cigarettes, drop a comment down below. If this video gets to like 100 likes, I'll do part 2 with the marijuana. Let's go! Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed, drop a like, comment, also marijuana video if this gets to 100 likes. Go check out my other stuff. I do Roblox gameplays. I'm doing a Pokemon series, a Pokemon art series in my shorts. This is the most recent one as of recording, /. So if you enjoy Pokemon, go check that out. And just share. I mean, as a small content creator, if you could help me out, that would be great. But have a God bless day.